This update completely changes how the game feels. And let's start with the biggest surprise, the Endless Ocean map. This isn't just a reskin or a simple water layer. The map is enormous, deep, and honestly a little scary. As you move downward, the environment changes drastically. The light fades, the colors become darker, and the ocean starts to feel alive. One of the first things you'll notice is how deep this map really is. It's not flat like the old water areas. There are massive underwater drops, uneven terrain, deep trenches, and hidden caves scattered across the ocean floor. Some areas feel open and calm, while others are tight, dark, and mysterious. And speaking of life, for the first time ever, the game now includes living organisms that are not NPCs. That alone makes this update historic. You'll find dolphins, schools of small fish, strange underwater creatures, and even massive sea animals placed throughout the map. Some of them swim around, some stay still, and others appear to be resting in certain areas. It adds a whole new atmosphere that Melon Playground never had before. The water physics have also been completely reworked. Earlier, water was flat and lifeless. Now there are visible waves on the surface, and water reacts differently to objects. Boats move more naturally, items sink with weight, and underwater movement feels heavier and more realistic. Another huge addition is underwater air pockets, also known as underwater rooms. These are spaces without water that NPCs can safely survive even at extreme depths. This opens the door to underwater bases, labs, or secret facilities hidden deep inside the ocean. To connect these underwater rooms, new connectors have been added, including hermetic doors and docking nodes. You can place them even while the game is paused. Just spawn the connector from the item menu, drag it to the wall, and snap it into place. With this, you can create entire underwater structures connected across long distances. And now, something that hasn't happened in a long time. A new NPC has been added. Meet Coral. It looks completely different from anything else in the game and fits perfectly with the Endless Ocean theme. Coral can exist underwater without any issues and blends naturally with the environment, making underwater scenes feel more alive and detailed. Quick check. If you enjoy Melon Playground updates, like and subscribe to support the channel. Let's talk vehicles, because yes, water vehicles are finally here. First, the submarine. This one has been teased for a long time, and it finally makes sense now. It's the first official water vehicle in the game, and it's perfect for deep exploration. You control it using a joystick instead of arrows, which makes movement smooth and precise. And when you go deeper, the submarine starts glowing in the darkness, creating an insanely atmospheric effect. Next is the inflatable boat. If you've been playing for a long time, you'll recognize it from an old community vote. It didn't win back then, but the developers finally found the perfect moment to add it. It works great on the ocean surface and feels lightweight and flexible. There's also a motorized boat designed specifically for fast surface exploration. Interestingly, this is the only vehicle the developers didn't show before release, making it a complete surprise. It's simple, fast, and perfect for crossing long distances on the ocean surface. New suits also arrived with this update. The wetsuit allows NPCs to breathe underwater and float naturally. On the other hand, the diving suit behaves very differently. Instead of floating, the NPC sinks straight down. This small detail adds a lot of realism and opens up new experiment possibilities. Mechanics are another underrated part of Update 34.0. The depth and pressure sensor is especially interesting. It reacts to how deep you are underwater, and this could later be used for achievements, triggers, or automated systems based on depth levels. There's also a ballast mechanism, which allows you to attach light objects and force them to sink. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly useful for underwater builds, traps, and physics experiments. Even the game icon is changed. Now it shows a melon wearing a diving suit surrounded by fish with the endless ocean in the background. It perfectly represents what this update is all about, and honestly looks amazing. What makes this update truly special is how much it exceeded expectations. Many players assumed the Endless Ocean would be similar to Endless City, just water instead of buildings. But instead, we got a deep, layered ocean with reefs, caves, wildlife, and new mechanics designed specifically for underwater gameplay. The deeper you go, the darker it becomes. Visibility drops, pressure increases, and the environment feels more intense. Combined with the new water physics, the ocean feels alive, dangerous, and mysterious, something Melon Playground has never really done before. Now, tell me in the comments, what do you think about Update 34.0? Is the endless ocean living up to the hype? And what should I test next in this new map? Thanks for watching, Legends. Subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next Melon Madness experiment.